We'll do a live. Check it.
All right. So far, all I'm doing is swapping or removing liquidity. So this doesn't really need to be seen. Let's see, what else do I want to move over? I'm gonna leave my like wombat and wax and brawl and wax alone, I think. I think. All right, let's see what we got in my wallet now. 858 million WUF. It's time to go over to Wax on Edge. I'm making a swap, baby. Let's see. We want to make a swap. Let's see how Wax on Edge does for me today. I think these bigger transactions is where it really shines. Like the ones that we usually do on stream, I feel like I'm like, yeah, that's not bad. Like it's nice to have it, but like for swapping like $2 or $3, it's like whatever. I'd do that on any exchange. But this trade, let's see what this trade does. Yeah, $158.62 of USDT. It's actually mostly just on Alcor, like 91% of it going through the swap. Wow.
Cheap, cheap. Up since you're actually doing important stuff.
Cheap, cheap. Here it is, 2,000. Bam, so that's a success. Now let's jump back over. I'm looking at my wallet now. It looks like we have 8,400 wax and 858 million WUF. I want to balance this a little bit more, and it looks like if I do $24 worth of my wax here, I'll have 500 on both sides, and that's kind of a nice clean. So I'm jumping over back here. We're gonna swap WUF to the bottom.
I mean, you're probably gonna end up paying some fees in the bridging process.
That's true.
I had to balance it. Like I tried to make it even. I had to rebalance it once I got over to base anyway.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just do like 250 more.
What's going on, Random King? The base WUF Bridge is live, so Max is trying to live bridge.
I'm doing it live. Damn, really? That only gets me a few million? Damn, dude, WUF got pricey. Can't believe I have that many millions. Well, I can always trade back into this over once I get where I'm going. So let's just do the next step. So next step, I want to send this WUF token to my .wham wallet to do this bridge. So let me see. I have the bridge pulled up here. Let me pull that into here. Boom. All right. So I've connected my MetaMask, and I have to do OJ. Oh, let's see. Change wallet. Oh, okay. You can't. I thought you could maybe change wallet here into a different wallet, but no. Okay, I'm gonna just send it to my.
I have to do it like through my MetaMask connections.
So I'm gonna do, just to be 100% sure, I'm gonna first open blocks and look up my wallet so I can copy paste it. OJUB2.wham. That's me. What do I have left over here, by the way? A fraction of an FD, fraction of a K, one dream.
You're rich.
Oh, look at this 42 million kek.
I
I
haven't
got
looked
airdrop
at
some.
I haven't looked at Kate in so long.
Kate, it used to be pegged to wax, right? Probably not anymore. I'm getting sidetracked though. I'm gonna copy this to the clipboard. I'm going over here. Send, not swap, transfer. Okay, transfer, paste. OJUB2.wham 200 800 58
The
million.
number is high for the kek, but I'm pretty sure that kek is worth like 20 cents or something. That's not a lot of kek.
How much did you have?
Random King is asking, how'd you get so much kek? And I'm saying, like, just because the number's high doesn't mean that's worth anything.
42 million in that wallet. I think it was just airdropped from. I have some lands in there. I think from Uplift World still.
I got some too. I don't know if I sold mine or what I did with mine. I think it might just be chilling.
I don't know. I think if Keck pumped recently, maybe it is worth something. Let's see. So I've just sent that. Next, I'm gonna go through Simple Swap and send 8,000. Let's just do 8,400. I'll keep 13 wax over to here. So check this out. I'm gonna go, or I'll do change now because we've done Simple Swap on stream. Might as well do the other one. They're pretty comparable. Wax P. There it is.
I just signed up for an account on Simple Swap. Simple Swap has like a cashback thing if you have an account.
Oh,
like
really? That's cool.
0.05% back on each trade or something in Bitcoin.
I might have to do that. I'm about to move like $1,000. That's like $5.
I don't remember what the exact percentage was, but it's more than zero. What's going on, Braz and Blake?
Well,
Max is trying to live bridge over to the base chain. The base bridge went live today for the WUF token. And they said in the future, they will be incentivizing liquidity pool rewards on base swap. So Max and I are kind of trying to front run that and be in the pool and base swap before the rewards are available.
Here we go. Looks like I'll get 1.725, we'll call it ETH, which if I do my math here on my trusty little phone calculator, that is going to be 0.1725. That's $516 worth of ETH. And I'm sending, I guess, minus 13. So I'm sending like 522 or something. That's not bad. I'm paying maybe like $5 to move it between these chains.
42 million WUF is worth 1 cent.
Here we go. I'm going to say exchange.
I just checked
now
Alcor.
Now you can see here it's looking for Wax P to be deposited, 8,400 units. It's going to give me this amount of ETH on the base blockchain. So now it needs an ETH base blockchain wallet. That's basically any Ethereum EVN wallet address. So I'm going to use mine here. Paste.
Does it have the refund address too?
I don't think this one does a refund address. It just sends it. It'll just send it back, I think, to the same address if you need a refund, versus it being, because like on Simple Swap you can determine a separate refund address, which technically is a safer practice. But this is going to work for me, so I'm going to do 8,400 into ETH at this wallet. Continue. And so now it's going to say, okay, send me 8,400 Wax P to this address with this memo. You have 1 hour. And then here's like the progress of the trade. So I'm going to go ahead and just use copy paste for all of this. I'm going to say transfer to address, paste that, amount 8,400. That I can actually write with my fingies. And then the last one is going to be the memo here. Ends with CB9, starts with VHS. Jumping back over here, paste. VHS CB9. Yep. 8,400. Yep. Let's just double check the wallet. 5JY, because transactions are irreversible. 5JY34C.
Click on it.
Yeah, so that's pretty easy. I did.
Condog says, did they say the farm would be for ETH/WUF liquidity? They did not, but that's where the liquidity currently lives. So that's where I assume it'll be. Like I tried to do a WUF transaction and I saw what the route was and it's going through ETH. So I think that's the liquidity that the team provided. And they did the same thing on Solana with the gas token, and that's where the rewards ended up. So educated guess, but I don't think they've for sure said it's going to be ETH. I can check the Discord though to see if they said.
Here we go. Sign this with my ledger. Successful. Boom. Okie dokie. There we go. I just sent 4,800 wax. Now if I check over here, this is the most nerve-wracking part right now when it says awaiting deposit between the time I've sent it and it doesn't show up here. You can feel like anxious, like, where is it? You know, that's kind of the deal with custodial swaps. There is a non-zero chance of it like being seized or stolen from you. While I wait for this though, because I've done this many times and I don't really feel like anxious, I also would copy this up here, your transaction ID, in case you do get disconnected somehow. This is how you can then reach out to support. So I'm gonna grab a quick notepad, open a notepad file, which I guess you can't see, and just paste that in there. There we go. Okay. So it's there. I know it's been sent. I can verify that it's been sent by going on Wax Blocks, just clicking the number up on the top right of Alcor next to your wallet name. And then you can check here. There it is. Sent. Memo is correct. Everything checks out. What I really want to do, or like I wouldn't be upset or whatever, like I wouldn't get worried until this has actually reached its 21 verification validators. So this can take a second. If you click on here, you can see there's still 76 seconds left before this transaction is considered immutable by the Wax blockchain. And it's pretty likely that a swap won't necessarily, consider a transaction received until this is finalized. So I wouldn't be that upset if this still said awaiting deposit, but I now feel, a lot better that it says it's awaiting. So it knows it got the deposit. And now we're just waiting for this to play out. So next thing I need to do is move my WUFI tokens over to this to the base chain. So I'm going to do that now. I went over to the cloud wallet on the top right, underneath where my beautiful face is. There is a connect to wallets. So I connected both my cloud wallet and then my I'm using Rabby, but it says connect to MetaMask, and then it just chose Rabby, and I selected a wallet that I have. It's the same wallet address that I'm using to send the base side ETH to in this transaction. Which, oh look, it's confirmed. Now we're just waiting for the exchange. So that's trucking along. So now let's get the other counterpart over. So here I'm on the my cloud wallet chain. I've chosen to go from blockchain Wax, and I want to go to the blockchain base. So let's go, start bridge. Next, I want to go here. So from Wax, you send WUF. Yes, maximum. There they are, 858 million. So we know that transfer also went through, so we can feel good. And you can see we're going to receive 1-to-1 on the base chain. Cool. This is what I want. Thanks for the follow. So now I'm going to say swap. And now, I guess you can't see the cloud wallet pop up, so it's popping up. I have to sign into the cloud wallet. And then it's giving me my 2FA notification. It's saying, hey, 2FA is that, hi, obviously, if anyone uses a cloud wallet, I imagine they're also using 2FA. If you're not, please do. Okay, so I punched in my 2FA. And now it's showing me transaction request. Bridge.mycloudwallet.com wants to approve the following. It says, know your Wax account name. Yes, approve. So this is the login. I haven't logged in yet, I guess. What was that error? Okay, here it goes. The next one, it says, okay, call smart contract boost.wax.noop. Call smart contract woof.transfer. Okay, so it's doing a transfer, and I guess it's calling the boost wax contract so that it's not actually using my CPU. I have stake in this wallet. I don't know why it wants to call that contract, but I don't really care. I'll say approve. Success. Here's my transaction ID. I'm going to copy that just into the clipboard. I'm not actually actually, I already have my notepad open, so I might as well paste it into the notepad. Like I said, there's a few things that I now have in my notepad that are going to be references for where I'm at. So here, if I go to Max now, or I guess let's go back to the block explorer here and refresh this, and we should see that transaction. There it is. WUF, and then there you go. So all it is a transfer to bridge.wax with, it looks like a memo that I don't know where you would get this memo. Oh wait, no, this is just base dash, and then this is my wallet. So I feel like you could probably use the bridge without going through the cloud wallet if you just send like this. I haven't tried it, and I don't know what the claim side of that would look like. So let's see how this continues now. Conversion rate 1 WUF to 1 WUF. Reflect. Okay, so then here's the claim token section. And there we go. So waiting for blockchain confirmations. So it looks like once these confirmations are in, I'll be able to claim. So right now it's not letting me claim just yet. But yeah, looks like we're making progress. Let's double check how this one's looking. Sending to you. So I should be expecting that anytime soon as well. So there you go. That was relatively quick. I just started, at the start of the stream by unwinding some liquidity pools on Alcor. And now we're here on already the final stages of having this stuff arrive on base chain. Once it arrives, I'm going to go ahead and put it into the pool like I was going to. But to do that, I need my Trezor wallet. So I got to go run and grab that. Be right back.
That's the part where I screwed up at. I'm so used to like simple swap and stuff. When I tried the bridge mine over, I like just sent it to the thing, and I was like, expecting it to show up my wallet. I forgot you have to like spend the gas to claim it. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh, did I friggin' send it to the wrong wallet or something? But it showed up. I can show off a picture. I'm currently in the liquidity pool for Ethereum and WUF, which is what we assume the rewards will be for, but I don't know if they've officially announced that's the pool it'll be in. But I'm in the standard pool on base swap for Ethereum and WUF. There's also concentrated, so there's a chance that it'll be concentrated liquidity, and you'll want to see which one the farm rewards are for and enter that one. But right now, just kind of guessing. I just looked also, like, I have 1% of the pool, which means there's like, 87 to 88%. Or wait, I mean 90, 98, 99% more liquidity, and I believe that the team added the initial liquidity. So if I'm in the same pool where all the liquidity is, I assume that's going to be the one that's getting the rewards, but we haven't confirmed that yet.
Yeah, I'm curious. Okay, cool. It looks like it's working with my Trezor.
Pennybag is saying, supposedly WUF Mod's been banning people in the server for asking / suggesting if the Wax team is involved.
Oh, drama.
That seems to be like the general consensus, because the token happened to launch simultaneously with 2 bridges built by the Wax team. I also don't think the Wax team even announced the base bridge was happening until it was announced by WUF. So I feel like that, like, if they're not like actually the Wax team, it's somebody working very close in tandem with the Wax team. Let me see though. Let me check the Wax server and see if they announced the base bridge before WUF did, because that was the first I heard about it. But I also checked the WUF announcements more than the Wax ones. And there is, like, if you go to the website, there is no actual like team on the Woofy team website, so it's not like officially.
Oh, here it is. It says it's ready to claim. So in my Rabby wallet again, I'm going to make sure I'm in the right account. I am.
I'm in too many Discords. I can't even find the Wax one.
Okay, check it out. So I'm going to say claim. It's bringing up a transaction on the right here that isn't showing up. Unfortunately, the extension isn't like part of it, I guess. Let's see what this says, though. It'll break it down. I'm interacting with a contract I've never interacted with before. The operation is release. Expected address is my address, so that's correct. And the expected operation is I'll receive 850 million WUF. Great. This is going to cost me 2 cents in ETH. And I'm saying sign. There's that white screen that popped up a second ago for like connecting to my Trezor is popping up a second time right now because I have to navigate
I'm looking
through
at
that.
the Wax announcements, and I don't believe they even announced anything about Base. So if the official announcement for that was through the Woofy Discord, I feel like that's kind of a sign. But
yeah, but that definitely points to them being involved. I mean, it's in the cloud wallet. Success. There we go. So now if I jump over to, let's just go over to Base Swap. I don't really look for tokens like in my wallet manually.
the bridge also is fast. Like the Ethereum bridge is pretty slow, but that's because Ethereum's slow. Also, like Simple Swap is so fast when like I was expecting it to be much longer when I tried the bridge over to Arbitrum and Base, and it's like, no, it's fast. Like it's super cool how fast it is.
Bam. Okay, so now I guess if I go to swap, I should be able to actually find it here already. Swap. Yeah, there it is. WUF. Let's see. WUF into ETH. Not bad. Only like $9 or something of loss on a $500 swap, and this pool isn't even like open for business yet.
So I put a link to this. This is the Base Swap website. It's baseswap.fi, and I think you can click on the liquidity tab and then add liquidity if you want to add.
Yeah, so I'll show this. So what we're gonna look for is here on the standard farms. We're waiting for it to pop up here. Like one of these farms is going to become a WUF wax farm. I don't see it here yet. It looks like there's still quite a few pages to go through. But these are all the different LPs that you can participate in here.
We're also giving away 1 million WUF. If you haven't entered, if you type !neon space your wax wallet ID, you will be entered automatically to potentially win 1 million WUF. So get those entries in.
And so since the farm isn't up yet, normally if the farm was here, you'd find it like, let's pretend this Mochi ETH farm is the WUF ETH farm. You then would just click manage, and then you can say, so basically before the step that we're going to do a step here in a second, but in the future, when you see the farm, you'll basically just click here, manage positions, and you'll already have liquidity because that's what we're about to make. But if you don't already have liquidity, then you could click here, get the LP, and that'll take you to the like create liquidity page. Now, if there isn't the pool, which is currently the case, and like Lewis and I are trying to fill our liquidity into the pool so that when it does go live and there is a high APR and people start trading it, we're already there and we're catching that liquidity volume. And of course, we're trying to jump into the reward pool, right?
This is not financial advice, but unlike Solana and Wax, where they added farm rewards, there were like thousands, 15,000 plus wallets on each chain claiming it. They're not airdropping it to anybody on Base. So the only way to get it on Base is to either bridge it or buy it from the swap. And a lot of people probably won't have done the research to know you can go buy it on Wax, bridge it over. So the way they'll be getting it is by buying it on Base Swap. And then if Max and I are in that pool, they'll be buying it from us. So there'll be a lot of volume, hopefully, when the rewards are announced and people are trying to enter to farm those rewards, will be swapping into it.
There definitely won't be any airdrops or stuff happening on Base Chain before those rewards go live. I mean, obviously the pool is existing now. So the way that we jump into the pool without it, being part of this farm tab, where, here's the farm and then standard farms are like V2 farms, so 0 to infinity. And that's what we want to put our liquidity into. So on the top right here, I want to click liquidity. I want to stay on standard, and then I'll just say add liquidity. And then I'm going to do ETH as one part, and the other part's going to be WUF. And I'll say add liquidity, and it should automatically kind of like find me a pool here. I'm going to say max, and it'll look for my counterpart, which is pretty much how much I intended to put up as the counterpart as well. Let me just double check in my wallet here that I have enough to cover gas fees if I put up all that wax.
It's actually kind of cool. Like when I did it, and I didn't have enough on the WUF side. It's like, oh, we'll trade the WUF that you don't have into ETH for you and pair it.
Yeah, it has this zap in feature. So if I didn't want to put up this much ETH, for example, let me put up one like this, it would still let me put, or I guess if I didn't have it here, if I did more WUF like this, you can see here I don't have enough WUF on the WUF side, So it'll just convert some of the ETH that is over the amount of WUF I have automatically on the way into the pool. So you don't have to do that manually. So it's pretty straightforward. You definitely don't want to ever do 100% of your ETH like I just clicked, because then you're going to be left without being able to pay for transaction fees.
I was worried about that too, so I manually swapped over some WUF. Random King is asking, I may try to swap out some of my ETH. When do you think the rewards may happen? All we know is they announced today. I can read you the Woofy announcement, but the information we have is WUF claimed new territory on Base. The WUF pack has officially expanded to Coinbase Base Layer 2. Bridge your tokens now and start earning LP rewards on Base Swap soon. And that was posted at 8:07 a.m. today. So the notorious crypto soon. I don't know when that's going to be, but yeah, I don't know. I bridged over.
There we go. So I've given permission to use my WUF and sign that transaction. It costs nothing, or it cost an amount of ETH that didn't register as more than a fraction of a penny. So basically,
I also left $1 billion WUF on Wax. I was like, I just, no matter what, want to be a billionaire. So I kept 1 billion WUF and then I moved over.
$1 billion is more than I even have total in my WUF. I only have 800 million left here.
I have 1.08 billion in the pool, I think. I have.
Jeez.
1 billion 70 million is how much I added.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing I'm going to do here after I is confirm supply. It's going to give me like another transaction to sign. This one will also break down like, oh, you're adding, this and this to make the pool. This one's costing me 4 cents.
Random King is asking, if I remove myself from the LP, do I have to pay ETH? Yeah, you have to pay Ethereum to do basically anything on the base chain. So you should always at least have a bit of Ethereum in your wallet. It doesn't take a lot. It costs like a couple cents worth of Ethereum.
So 4 cents worth of deposit right now.
And you never want to use 100% of your Ethereum. You won't even be able to claim the rewards. Like if there are farm rewards, if you don't have Ethereum, you can't claim them. So you need Ethereum to basically do anything. You'll also need Ethereum to stake it. Once the rewards go live, you'll have to stake it in addition to be providing liquidity. That will take Ethereum, but it's
here.
4 cents. It's like 0.000013.
Yeah, 0.00000133 for that transaction. So like 0.01 ETH or something like that is enough for like a shit ton of transactions. You don't need a whole lot, but you do need some. And so now that I've added this liquidity, here it is, available liquidity. So I'm in the pool, 858 billion or million, not even a billion. I'm small fish compared to Lewis. But I now own, not bad, a respectable, let me zoom in on this. A respectable 0.96% of the entire liquidity pool belongs to me. Not bad. I'm almost at a full percent. That's fucking wild. Obviously, the pool is probably going to get deeper as more like incentives are online. Right now, it's probably just a few degens like me and Lewis and the team. That's
I'm guessing the WUF team bridged over the initial liquidity, because otherwise it would be like impossible to trade into it and it wouldn't be very functional. But
yeah, that's also a decent amount of liquidity though. If I own 1% of this, and this is about $1,000, and there's $100,000 worth of liquidity here, which is not bad considering it's baseline liquidity, and they're just about to announce their farms here. So I'll be ready once the pool is ready. You will see it here, and we're just going to click manage and create a new position, and then we'll just go ahead and stake 100%, or click max, and then say next, and then you'll have the option here. So this is an important next step for everybody to understand. So now that you're in the pool, anytime that you're in the pool, you can come up here now, liquidity, and you can see your liquidity. So you can, anytime you want, pull out of this pool again and get all your funds back into your wallet. No problem. Just like any other Ethereum blockchain, by the way, this is going to require first to enable the ability to use these tokens with the unwind contract, then a remove transaction. So expect to pay another 4 cents. But this is where your liquidity currently lives. Once you come to the farm and you find your farm position that you want to earn APR on, you can see that there's an APR range for each of these pools. You see that it's for example, the Toshi one here 66 is the like base range, and then 106 is the highest range. So when you come to a pool like this and you create a position, and you say max and next, you now have the option to lock the liquidity that you're staking. Locking it makes it impossible for your wallet to withdraw from the farm. So once it's locked, it's basically stuck in the farm earning rewards until the unlock date. So if you set a lock date here, you can go to a max time of, I believe it's 6 months. And by doing that, you're boosting your baseline liquidity, like your baseline APR. You can see in this pool, which I clicked on, Toshi. Let's see why is the Toshi one is setting my farm. So right now, I guess go back. If you just create no lock, if you don't want to lock it, and you want to just keep it liquid, you just skip this step, and then it goes, it would basically stake into here. You'd say confirm, and then you would be earning the baseline fee, which should be around 66%. For this pool. For like one of these other pools, it would be, like DGen, for example, should be like higher. And we'll see whatever our pool is. But again, if you want to have a higher APR and commit to a longer term, you can do that by saying next, saying set a lock date. And then here you can see, okay, so it's, if I say max here, then I can get to the 99% APR, right? From what the base would otherwise be around 49. If I, instead of going the max duration, you could do less than that, and then it would what's it called? It would scale to how long you lock. So if you're like, okay, I'll lock it for this week, so you can lock it till the 10th, and then you can see you are going to boost your APR, from 49 to 51%, but you won't be able to unlock until the end of this. So there is a way to kind of like commit for an amount of time and boost your APR. Once you've done that, your position will show up here and be running. And then there's one last step you can do beyond that. So if I understand correctly, these positions should start earning BSX and XBSX. So 2 of those tokens. And when you earn those, you can see like here's my LP again. Once you have your position in here, you can see you'll start having the option to claim your rewards from the farm, which is this blue button. And then obviously creating another position. And then down here, you can, add more, or you can withdraw if you haven't locked. And then like you can see I've locked, so I can't withdraw until my lock ends.
Random King is asking, what is the longest that you can lock?
I think it's 6 months for these.
And what like multiplier does that give you?
6 months is like the 100% of multiplier. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, because the way that this displays here, you can see like
a 2x multiplier, right?
Pretty much a 2x, yeah. Because here's, look, it's like 44, it says is the baseline for this. But then if you look, the emissions APR is 35%. 8% is coming from the swap. So that's just the swap fees that are compounding into the pool. So those are being factored into that. And then here's the lock boost. So if you boost another, it looks like you can boost 100%. Yeah. So, and then the yield boost is another 100%. So then that's the thing, is if you lock for the full term, and then you come here and click this rocket icon, you can then stake XBSX tokens, the same tokens that you're earning from the farm. You can stake those to boost your APR here. So there's there's like 2 ways to boost, basically. First, you can deposit into the farm and just earn normally. That's like not a way to boost. That's just farming rewards. Second, or first way to boost is you can deposit into the farm and lock it for 6 months, doubles your rewards, but you're now locked in the farm for 6 months. And then third, or second way to boost is deposit into the farm, lock it or don't lock it, whatever, and then use BSX tokens to boost the rewards. So you can do.
And those are the farm reward tokens, correct? Like if you're, yes. I guess we don't know yet, but like presumably almost all the farms give you the BSX tokens.
Yeah, like for example, this is $49 that I've earned here, and I know we won't be able to see the wallet, but of that $49, it looks like 38 of that are actually XBSX. So if I wanted to, I could claim them with the rewards and then immediately use them to boost the farm, which I'm already. If you see my APR, where's my APR here? 113. I'm basically already maxed out. Like I could, I guess, add slightly more to kind of get that last bit. But it only took like 300 XBXS to boost this pool to the maximum boost, and like I'm making 300 XBXX every week with this. So it was like basically what I would, based on my experience in this farm, what I would do or what I will do. I'm not saying I recommend you do this because you have to choose your own like adventure here. But what I will do is I will take the first distribution of XBSX rewards that I get in my wallet from my Woofy farm, and I'll just stake those to this like rocket ship to boost the rewards higher. And then for the following ones, then I'll start claiming the XBSX, and then when you come to the very top here under more, you'll come XBSX, and then you can redeem XBXS, tongue twister. You can redeem that just for regular BSX, which is then, you can swap into anything you want. You can see I have my redeeming cooldowns here every week or so. I'll claim my rewards and I'll start the redemption process. So then, basically when this one becomes claimable, I'll come here, I'll claim it on that same day. I will come to my farms. I'll claim these rewards. I'll come to the liquidity pools tab here where I have concentrated farm rewards. So I'll claim this as well. And then all on that same day, I'll claim all the rewards. I will start the XBSX cooldown because it's a month long here. If you go redeem, I don't have any in my wallet, so I can't do it. But if you go redeem, you have to spend 1 month to redeem them 1-to-1. Otherwise, if you do 15 days, it'll only be half. You'll only get half of it as BSX. The other half gets like burned.
I think we should revisit this once the pool is live and we're.
That's true. This gets a little more complicated. So there's a lot of layers to how we can farm. But right now, what you can do is you can come here, click on the liquidity tab under standard liquidity, say add liquidity, and you should be able to find ETH on one side, and then you should be able to find.
Did you have to add WUF as a token, or is it just there?
It is just there. It is whitelisted.
Cool.
So yeah,
I wanted to address. Random King was saying, have a bad taste in my mouth from years ago with like $70 gas fees, and I would say that exact reason is why this bridge is such a big deal, because prior to this, there's the Solana bridge, but Solana is not an Ethereum-based chain, and there's Ethereum, and like the wax bridges weren't that functional because it costs so much to bridge out of wax onto Ethereum that any sort of arbitrage you're doing, like most of it was eaten in the gas fees. So now that we have a bridge to layer 2s, it's like you can access the whole layer 2 universe, because if you're not familiar, layer 2 is built on the same technology as Ethereum, but basically just has way cheaper gas. So everything that's built on Ethereum can be used, like the code, on layer 2s. And then once you get on layer 2s, like you can use Squid Router, and we can hop from base to Arbitrum to any of the layer 2s very easily.
Even more simple than that, since we're already on base swap here, if you just come up to the swap tab here and then scroll down, there's a cross chain section, and they have Squid Router built into base swap. So then you can literally come here and swap like WUF tokens from base chain over to here's Ethereum. So I could be like, okay, I want to swap, base, and then it should literally have like every token that you possibly have on base at this.
And it's not free. It's not like Wax, which is why Wax is so amazing, but it is only a couple cents. So you can hop between all of these different chains, trading like really good DeFi tokens, like tokens that are very, very valuable. It's not just like a bunch of Wax gaming tokens, which most of them don't hold value very well. Like, so all the stuff that's being done on Ethereum with lots of money is also done on these chains. So this really connects Wax to DeFi in a way that it never has been before. Like, it's a very
meaningful way.
I'm super stoked. I know a lot of people are happy
with $10. Look at this, like how much, like I can move $10 from base chain to Arbitrum. I end up with 999.93. Like, that's okay. This transaction is going to cost me what, like 10 cents in gas? Like, you can actually do this shit with $10 now across blockchains. So it into ETH mainnet, $10 might not make sense, but into like ETH layer 2s like Arbitrum, Optimism, like literally all of these, Polygon, Binance Chain. You can do any of this stuff now very directly from ETH, the way we did at the start of the stream. So now you can very easily move Woofy tokens into Base Chain, swap Woofy tokens on Base Swap here into whatever the hell else you want to swap them for. Then you can, here's on Base Swap, and then you can swap across the blockchain. Also, never with never having to leave Base Swap, which is kind of nice. Although, understand.
Thank you for the subscription, DNA. We appreciate it. 11
Bro.
months, almost at a year. It's a long
up.
time.
But yeah, here you can see this is powered by Squid Router, so you can do this like in Squid Router's own thing. But this is basically like if you feel more confident sticking to the exchanges and the platforms that you're aware of, but the what is it called? The Squid Router is literally built into Base Swap.
Wicked really is asking, is the first thing to do to get a Base wallet and some Ethereum? If you have any Ethereum wallet, like if you have a MetaMask wallet with an Ethereum address, you can use that as a Base wallet. So you don't need to make a new wallet necessarily, unless you're not, if you're only on Wax, then yeah, you need some sort of EVM or Ethereum based chain wallet, and you can send to that. And yes, you need Ethereum is the gas fee on Base. So if you try to bridge over your WUF without having Ethereum in that wallet, you will not be able to claim it from the bridge. So the beginning of the stream, we showed off that Max used a simple swap, or what was the other one called they used?
I used
change now or something.
Here it is, finished. 8,000.
Yeah, you can do change now, or you can do simple swap. Wax is supported at both change now or simple swap. So you can send from your Wax wallet to simple swap and then put in your Ethereum address on Base, and then it'll turn it into you want probably to do Ethereum on Base. And I think you can do it like as little as 300 Wax. You can't do it. There is a minimum, so you can't do it with just like 10 Wax, but 300 Wax is worth what? Like not a lot right now. I'm bad at math.
I'm wondering, let's see if there's a minimum for into Base chain. ETH on Base.
There was on simple swap, but I don't know about change.
I'm sure there is. I just wonder what it is.
In
ETH on Base. That's
Rock Metal or RCKMTL says, I would strongly recommend Rabby or another more modern wallet, though, as MetaMask really sucks to use on Base. Strongly. I use Rabby as well, but I'm just saying if you're already familiar with MetaMask and you're using it a lot, you don't need to make a new wallet. Because I know some people are like, I don't want to have to learn new stuff or do new stuff with my wallet. So if you do already use MetaMask, you can, but Rabby is a great upgrade over MetaMask if you're willing to.
Yeah, definitely. It's weird how few people talk about Rabby.
What was the minimum? 303?
303. So that's about $18. Like you can still participate in this for under $20, and it's not like that crazy.
And then
much more.
The thing I wanted to say on that note is like some people are saying, oh, like Woofy is going to be worthless in 6 months. And I think the reason it will not is because the only way you can get to Base Chain, to Solana's through Woofy, you can't bridge Wax directly. And the utility of being able to move from Wax into DeFi chains is huge. Like if nobody else is using Woofy, I will still be buying Woofy to be able to bridge it because that's huge. And I want to be able to reach the DeFi ecosystem from Wax. And I don't know. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things Wax has done, or that's been done on Wax in quite some time. Like this is a huge, huge, huge update. And the fact that Woofy is the utility for it is like, I don't know. I think it's pretty incredible.
I think this is a big deal, a huge step forward for Wax, I think. And the fact that I can now very easily come up here and be like, oh, my pool here or whatever, my farm, let's say I go to these farm rewards, right? And let's say LSW or whatever, like, or one of these pools starts paying like, and I really want more money in that pool. Now I can very quickly come over to Base swap some money from any EVM chain. Literally I can come to Base Swap and do like a cross chain, move from whatever chain I'm in into Base, swap some of that into Woofy, bridge the Woofy into Wax, and all without ever hitting a what is it, centralized exchange or any kind of like non-DeFi application. I can move my crypto balances from, wherever the getting's good to wherever the getting's better with ease. And now Wax is part of that equation. So now if Wax has, something I'm excited about. Oh, you bet your ass I can move a lot more money into it a lot quicker than I ever would have been able to before this bridge went
I
live.
feel like calling it a meme token is kind of downgrading the utility of WUF at this point.
Yeah, WUF is like a cross-chain meme token, I guess. At least add that. But I'm a fan. I think it was a successful meme coin launch at the heart of what they were trying to do. And now they've partnered with big exchanges and like putting liquidity into swaps like base swap. I like this a lot.
Pretty big deal. Like
they were like the biggest exchange on Coinbase chain before Aerodrome like dethroned them, and Aerodrome only did it because like whales put in $100 million, which obviously is going to put up that volume. But like here, if we look at like the
other thing I want to say too is, while I don't think WUF will be worthless in 6 months, we're also not saying go spend a bunch of your money on WUF. It'll make you rich.
definitely not.
Think it might land somewhere in between. I don't know if it's going to be worth more or less than now in 6 months, but I don't think it's going to like go to zero, because I do think it has long-term like use cases for it.
Yeah, and I would say that there is at least even if it isn't the Wax team, if we're not allowed to say that it is, if maybe if it isn't, who knows? But whatever the team behind it is clearly like able to secure not only cross-chain like expansions to major chains from a non-EVM chain, so moving Woofy from Wax, which both of those aren't EVM chains, and then from Wax to Base, which is an EVM, like that's a huge achievement. It's bigger than most things have done. So like I'm a fan of that. And then here you can see, by the way, this is an overview of DeFi like value, and you can obviously most of it's in Ethereum, like more than half of everything. But you can see like these are the next like top biggest chains out there. Tron, this is like mostly Justin Sun's private money. I don't really fuck with this chain at all, even though they do boast pretty impressive TVL metrics. But either way, like the next like top, Solana's a top 5, Arbitrum's a top 5, and then Base Chain now is approaching the top as well. And if we look at what's happening on Base Chain by clicking here, you can actually see that where is it, like Base Swap is like one of the top, here, top 21 right now. Biggest dexes, 5.8 mil or $5.3 million in liquidity, and they've been cooking for a long time. They only operate on Base. The dev team is KYC'd, like they're not anonymous people just putting out stuff and potentially rug pulling you. I don't know. I'm a fan. They used to be the number 1 dex on the chain, and they launched basically.
Base is backed by Coinbase, the second largest crypto exchange in the world. So it's like, I don't know, there's some pretty serious money in people backing this stuff.
Yeah, Uniswap is obviously big competition too now. Uniswap and then Aerodrome are like the biggest operations on Base chain. But now that we have this bridge into Base and a direct line into like pretty deep liquidity on a pretty respectable exchange here, we can pretty easily jump into Uniswap pools. And I don't know if everyone is aware, but right now on Base chain, Uniswap is paying like Uniswap tokens. Like, look at this. This is ETH and USDC, 121% APR in Uniswap tokens. That's fucking awesome. Also, if you want to degen, you can jump into my pool, which I wonder what Wapaka has made since yesterday. But I feel like
he posted in our Discord. He said he's made. Let me check. He said $2.45, 46 cents.
Not bad. I was gonna say I pulled quite a bit from mine already.
Let's do a giveaway real quick. Let's cleanse.
I feel like we pretty much did what we wanted to in DeFi today. The bridge is live. We bridged over. We jumped into the pool. We're ready for the rewards to go live, and
we're giving away 1 million WUF to the winner of this. If you type !neon and then your Wax wallet address, you'll automatically be entered. If you're new watching this, you don't have to do anything to play the game. It's just little grub guys running around. If your guy's the last one running around, you win. But feel free to join that. This will be the last call until we start it.
Yeah, we'll also ping you in the Discord when we see the liquidity pools live. Hey, and if anyone else sees it before us, ping us. Yeah. Like we want to jump in. Please let me know. Yeah. So, I mean, I also, I follow the Discord for what is it, for Base Swap. They should make an announcement when that goes live as well.
I think the biggest, like, me sleeping is the thing I'm most worried about on this. I'm just not going to sleep for the next week until the rewards go live. I'm going to live on Monster energy drinks and gamer fuel. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab another sparkling water.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. And then OVN coming back. What else is happening? OVN is one was buying back in around 55 and 70 something. I think my average is like 57 right now, which is not bad. I think it's come up again. I have to double check.
All right, I'm back. Let's do this giveaway.
Let's do it.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
1 million.
1 million WUF keeps being worth more every time we give it away.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, here we go. OVN's at 59.62, so I'm back above what I've been bought back in at, and the APR is climbing because AERO is pumping. AERO is up 17% today again. $1.20. It was like under 90 cents not too long ago. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I feel like that base bridge was pretty fast from them, like announcing the news to it being live. Like that was very quick.
That was very quick. I'm really excited about that.
We got 5 grubs left. Who will be the last one? Oh no. Only 2 people left.
I'll get it.
We got Pennybag and Milo. Or Milo, probably. Oh, they're so close. Oh, Pennybags just barely edged him out. Congratulations. You just won 1 million WUF. You're a millionaire.
I wonder what is that worth today. Let me pull it up here on Anchor. Or yeah, Alcor. 1 million WUF. No, not wax. WUF.
You should tell me when I send it. It tells you the value of what you're sending.
There we go. It is now worth 10 wax.
Or 62 cents.
Not too bad.
Means wax is worth probably 0.062, right? I think when we first started giving it away, it was worth like 10 cents or something.
Yeah, it was worth like less than like 4 wax. It definitely came up hard while we've been, but it's also fun if it keeps climbing. Then hey, we're gonna keep giving away millions.
Yeah, we're gonna keep giving it away regardless of the price. So,
right.
Congratulations. Got a new form up! Exclamation point neon on your wax wallet if you want to join.
Let's go.
I guess, does anybody have any questions about the bridging process?
Yeah, before
we can do some off the rails videos. That's what we normally do today. But normally Wednesdays are Tech Day, Wax Wednesday. But because the bridge went live today, we wanted to check it out while it's hot. And next week we'll probably go over
a whole DeFi bridge launch.
We'll probably do the farm rewards next week on Wednesday if that's live by then. Now let's watch some random videos. I don't know if I submitted anything this week. Oh yeah, I did actually. It's not that, I don't know. I feel like it's not really on brand for me. Normally my stuff is pretty off the rails in a different way. But we have a channel in our Discord called Off the Rails. If anybody wants us to watch a video and react to it, feel free to join the Discord and post it there. And then every Thursday we watch the videos and laugh at them or cry or whatever. Oops, I did the wrong thing. Whatever reaction we have. Yamster's always doing a ton of good videos. This one is from Yamster. Shout out to Yamster. The Yam Man. It's a gas station can. Or cam. You always know something super sketchy is going to happen. All right. Oh my God. How did that happen? Did that person like light a match on their motorcycle? Like,
it looks like they just walk over casually and light that shit up.
that's super weird. They didn't actually touch him because I was looking. I thought like maybe they lit it, but
Just confused by why. I feel like they did light it. I mean, why the fuck else are they doing there? They're just like that's not like a place you'd normally get out and do shit.
that is crazy. Am I the only one that thinks that girl looked like she lit up a lighter? That's what Max is saying. I don't know. It is also weird. Like, how often do you approach someone filling up gas? Like, I don't know that I've ever done that. That's what makes it sus.
I'd be pretty on guard if someone did that.
In Ceres, California. Caress. I don't know how you say that. Another one from Amsterdam. Oh my God. Is that an airplane? What?
Damn, dude, that runway was not clear.
That could have been a lot worse. Also, is this guy like, these airplanes not have windshields? That seems insane. Like, this is just an open cockpit plane. Can you even?
They're like little stunt planes.
Wouldn't you want some sort of windshield still, though, even though it's small? That's so sketchy. Like, I don't know. Full story. Guy in the plane sitting had an engine problems or some sort of problem, so he contacted the ATC. He couldn't move off the runway. ATC took note. The plane that hit him couldn't see him in front because the type of plane. ATC's got to be air traffic control, right?
Yeah, wouldn't you think that they would be telling?
Yeah, wouldn't they tell this guy that there's a friggin' stopped plane directly in front of him? Isn't that their entire job?
I don't know. It seems
Somebody
like
said, so it's the ATC responsibility to know the status of all aircraft on their locations on the tarmac.
yeah, right. And then isn't it they're also responsible to communicate that to the I don't know. Seems like
Still super sketchy though. Like if you got hit by that blade, that would have been a bad day for him. All right, this next one, this is the one I added. This one's not that crazy, not in the way that those last two ones were, but this was said it's point of view of a cat chasing another cat. Which I also don't know. How do you think they did this? Do you think they put like a GoPro around its neck? Like I don't know how they got a camera on a cat, but
I think so.
It is pretty cool seeing the perspective of a cat.
Like a color camera.
Pretty good quality though for a color camera.
Uh-oh, he's coming for him.
God, being a cat looks so fun.
Take him down. Damn, he's quick.
That cat's just like, leave me alone.
Gotta get him out of his territory, yo. Damn, he's doing some like parkour moves. Oh, wow. They're getting into it now.
They got really good stamina. Like the amount of time they've basically been sprinting full speed is nuts.
This makes my cats look super lazy.
Yeah, that was it. I just thought that was a cool like point of view. I've never seen that before. People are joking on Reddit that like the one cat ended up killing the other cat because it turned the body cam off afterwards. They're like, it's a police
That's
violence
funny.
joke.
Yeah, a little police brutality humor.
Only in America. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd watch a whole movie from a cat's perspective. That was super cool.
Right? I want to play that game. There's like that game Stray where you play as the cat. I feel like that'd be fun.
That game did look pretty cool. Wasn't there some sort of mod for Stray to play as Garfield?
Oh
Stray
my god,
Garfield mod. Let's see if I can find it.
I bet that's
Yes,
a
the
thing.
Stray mod lets you play as Garfield the cat. I don't know if I can play this music.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, this whole game you're just like a cat doing cat stuff. It got super high reviews too. Like this is like one of the highest rated games of the year when I was looking at it. It's kind of like a puzzle game, I think.
Yeah, I think the biggest complaint I ever heard about it was it's too short.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a platformer.
It's
That's a pretty solid mod. I want to see the new Garfield movie too.
I didn't even know there was a new Garfield movie.
Yeah, Chris Pratt is Garfield.
Chris Pratt's everybody, right? Wasn't he Mario? You can't be Mario
Yeah,
and Garfield.
He's gonna be.
All right, this is from Yamster. The NFL draft just happened, so maybe this is topical. It says these videos are undefeated. Tom Brady with a football. Wow, that's pretty damn accurate and powerful that he's able to hit it through it.
Wait, what? He threw it into the throwing machine?
Yeah. What?
Jesus. I mean, these dudes are crazy, like pro athletes.
What? That guy just threw a football, hit the other football mid-air, and it knocked it into both the receivers. I don't even know how that's like physically, like my understanding of physics. I don't even know that's possible.
That's just trick shots, yeah. That's not real.
That's pretty impressive too. He outran the friggin' launcher.
Last year, they didn't know what I was capable of. This year, they still don't. Pick me.
He snatches it out of the air.
Somebody said, "These are real. Trust me, I was the ball machine." That's funny. Funny comment. Are these fake? And somebody said, "The kids here believing they're real is the best part."
Right? I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not good enough at.
I'd buy it. I think some pro athletes are just freaks at their game, and they're that good.
Tom Brady is one of the GOATs, so it must be true. All right, we got TikTok submission from who submitted this. This was also this is from Eric Yo. Are they dumping sauce on a styrofoam plate? Like, what's going on here?
Okay.
Okay. Is that chicken?
I thought that was pepperonis. I hate whatever this is. It's too sloppy. Oh my god! Fuck you. This is just rage bait. On top of the receipt.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I knew it was weird when they're doing that before it even dropped. Honestly,
Yeah.
up until
I thought it was still real though until
here,
the receipt
up until
came
there, I think I would eat that. But then once you put it on top, I'm like, that's too much sauce.
Once he put the sauce on the lid, I came back around again.
He said, when you like it extra wet, Nashville hot chicken, mac and cheese, bussin' buns. That makes me want a friggin' spicy chicken sandwich.
God, yeah, I love those.
All right. This is another one from Eric Yo. What you got for us, Eric? Says when it's your first crawfish boil.
Damn, that's a bunch of crawfish. He can get his ass fucking pinched. He got like one.
Do crawfish bite? Like, how did the first guy? This guy picked up a ton of them and none of them bit him.
I don't know. I mean, they have like claws. They definitely pinch. I got pinched by crawfish.
The sound he made is pretty great.
I feel like it's because the other guy just commits. I think the second.
Yeah,
guy
somebody said they
like,
smelled his fear.
Yeah, exactly. The other guy did. They're just like, he's the alpha, so they're like, okay. But then the guy comes in, they're like, oh hell no.
Mar from Home Alone scream. That was a great scream though.
Yeah, that was a good scream.
I don't know anything about crawfish. Like, I've had crawfish like once in my life when I was in New Orleans. I feel like crawfish just don't exist on the West Coast, right?
I used to live in Michigan, in Detroit, like metropolitan Detroit, and there was a little creek behind my house, and there's crawfish in there. We never like ate them, but I'd catch them. They're fun to catch.
Where are most crawfish kept? Louisiana is the leading producer of crawfish, but Alabama, Mississippi, and Texas all have booming industries.
Huh. I had them in Michigan, baby.
Is crayfish and crawfish the same thing?
I think so.
People used to call them pronounced, or is it?
I think people just called them crayfish in Michigan, but I just assumed crawfish.
I don't know. I thought they were in the South. I didn't think they were in Michigan.
Some people also call them crawdads.
Crawdaddy.
Crawdaddies. Yeah. They're basically like little lobsters, but they live in freshwater streams and stuff. More like little water roaches.
All right, let's do this one is from Yamster, I believe. It's a Tesla truck.
Oh. Oh, that doesn't look very safe. Who?
Why did the doors fly off? Is that supposed to happen?
It's fake, right? It's CGI, isn't it?
This is CGI?
It looks like a model, right? It looks like a sim.
I don't know.
I don't
know nothing about nothing.
I think it's fake.
The physics are pretty good for like the falling stuff, if that's real. I'm just wondering why the doors are flying off.
I think it's
just
fake.
Please show me a video of any car that would do well at 140 miles an hour hitting a concrete wall.
Yeah.
People are saying like you shouldn't trust the Tesla
I also feel like you can't know how badly an impact was looking at the car. A car's supposed to be
person that matters inside of it.
Yeah.
We need some crash test dummies.
Yeah, it's like a car could look all sorts of fucked up, but the person could be totally fine.
Aren't the wheels attached with a bunch of bolts? Yeah, I don't know. Everything about that's looking weird to me, but
yeah, I feel like
these are also like the ugliest.
They're
Like I'm a somewhat fan of Tesla cars. These are so ugly and stupid looking.
It's crazy to me how fucking many of them I see out here, and I'm like, you read about it, it's like, oh, there's only like 2,000 of them.
I thought it was a troll. Like I thought these weren't real until I literally saw someone driving on our street while I was walking with one of these. It's like, what? People have these and they're actually real?
Yeah, people drive around them. Like out here, I've seen like at least 5 or 6 different times I've seen a Cybertruck. I didn't realize how rare they are too, because apparently like they're not rare out here. I think everybody here has a Tesla.
Farmer says, in PA, creeks are loaded with crayfish, crawfish. Always assume they're the same as crawfish.
I thought so too.
Let's Google it.
Did you ever
Google
eat them? I mean, I feel like they're not, honestly, I don't think that's good eating. Like I've had crawfish, and I even went to like a crawfish, like specifically like a crawfish like boil place.
They're the same thing.
It's not that good.
It says crawfish, crayfish, and crawdads are the same animal.
I'd rather I'd rather eat crabs or shrimps or pretty much anything other than crawfish.
Which term you use may depend on where you live. Louisianans most often say crawfish, whereas Northerners are more likely to say crayfish. People from the West Coast of Arkansas, Oklahoma,
crayfish is what it was in Michigan.
Kansas often use the term crawdad. I feel like people from the West Coast don't have this. Like, I'd never even heard of like eating it until I went to New Orleans, but I had like a crawfish macaroni and cheese, and honestly, it wasn't very good. Like, I sort of feel like that ruined my macaroni and cheese with fucking weird fish. But I was trying to eat like, I don't
like the flavor of it. It like doesn't taste very good. It's like worse. It's not as good as shrimp, and shrimp isn't like an amazing shellfish. I feel like I'd rather have like crab or lobster. But
I think when you're traveling, you have to find the regional shit. Like it's so regional to New Orleans. I want to try that. I also tried like a po' boy, and like I wanted to try the like
po' boy is pretty good.
The regional shit. IKEA does a crawfish boil once or twice a year, all you can eat. That I've never heard of. Also, not sure if I want all you can eat crawfish, to be honest.
I don't know.
I'm going IKEA for them Swedish meatballs.
Yeah, I want the horse meat.
Is it made out of horse?
That was like a scandal like several years ago where some of the like meatballs that IKEA was selling in some Eastern European countries where it's okay to eat horse were made of horse meat. And in the United States, everyone like freaked out that IKEA was selling horse meat, but it's like, yeah, in Europe, like where they eat horse meat. But
is it illegal to eat horse meat in America?
I think in America it is, yeah.
Let's Google it. Is it illegal to eat horse meat?
Last time I checked, I thought it was
horse meat is illegal in the United States. While it is not illegal, While it is not illegal for someone in most states to eat meat from horses, there are very strict rules surrounding its purchase. It is illegal for someone in the United States to sell meat from a horse for commercial human consumption. So I guess if you slaughter it yourself, it's legal.
Yes, you can eat your horse if it dies and you're hungry. I don't know. Either way, I've had horse salami before when I was in Eastern Europe. It tastes fine.
I'm cool with like cows and chickens and pigs. Those are pretty good animals to eat.
Right? I mean, yeah, well, deer's pretty much the same as horse, right? It's like a step below.
Yeah, I don't need the gamey meats. Like, they're not better. Like, there's a reason I think why we breed and eat specific animals is they freaking taste good.
I was gonna say, I feel like it was so strange to me how much backlash IKEA got for the horse meat thing, because it was like, they're like, "Did you know it's horse meat?" It's like, and who gives a fuck? It's a meatball. Like, it tastes good. Like, that's kind of the point of like a meatball. Is like, I don't know, you can do meatballs with composite meats, and it could be like a mix of different meats, and it still tastes good.
I remember when Taco Bell people found out there's like sawdust in their meat or something, and it stopped literally no one from eating it. People were like, yeah.
Right? Yeah, when I found out about that too, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I figured there's something like non-meaty in there. Like, you can't expect to pay like 45 cents for a beef burrito and expect real beef. Like, it's just not real. Like, I don't know. If it's just real? Sawdust, beef flavored sawdust, whatever. I don't think it's sawdust. It was like oatmeal. It was something like edible. It was like a filler that wasn't meat, like a non-meat filler. And people were just like, oh, like sawdust. But it's like, well, yeah, but you know, like something edible. Like, it wasn't just straight up like styrofoam or something. But yeah, I think it was like some type of like oat filler or something that they like.
Okay,
it was
McDonald's,
like,
Burger King, Taco Bell, and more have wood pulp and food. And now it's the
you go.
International Business Times.
Yeah, it's like a filler where it's like, oh, it's still like 87% like lean beef, and then there's like
That's a lot of percent
a
not
small
though.
percent. Yeah, there's like, I mean, there's a percent fat, and then there's a percent. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, I don't know. I'm not going to Taco Bell for 100% real beef. I go to Wendy's for that.
Yes, there is wood pulp in your food. No, you shouldn't worry about it. Devin Cohen alerted the world that there's a secret ingredient in your burger, wood pulp. Having
Whatever.
perused the ingredients list of McDonald's, Burger King, and other fast food chains' menus, Cohen noticed that many of them contain cellulose, a dietary fiber that is sometimes derived from wood. Cohen called cellulose spread on fast food menus stealthy and described the fiber as difficult to avoid. Why you should want to avoid cellulose, on the other hand, Cohen didn't say, other than the note cellulose has no nutritional value, and that some studies suggest that microcrystalline cellulose may have adverse effects on cholesterol. I think there's other things in your fast food that are going to have worse effects on your cholesterol than the fucking wood stuff.
Like the amount of salt and fucking like fat is in there. Maybe.
Good to know, though. All right. This one's called The Funniest Police Chase Today.
All right, let's see.
I don't think we can play this music.
We had a bunch of fucking guys on them.
That's a lot of guys to chase a guy on a bike. I'll say that much.
Right.
Look at all those cars that have to stop because of it too. Only in LA. What's going on, Eric? We watched a few of your videos earlier. We watched your rage bait spraying a bunch of cheese, not cheese, spraying a bunch of whatever that stuff was.
What?
Like the chicken sauce.
Sure.
It makes me want hot chicken though. That didn't even like gross me out or anything. What was the other one that he played? Oh yeah, he played us the crawfish one. We went on a whole tangent about crawfish. That inspired some good conversation. So thank you for submitting the videos. All right. This next one's posted by Yamster. This American homeowner electrified his Trump sign. Are that many people trying to grab it?
That is pretty funny. Yeah, he's trying to get people who try to rip it out. He just electrocutes them.
I feel like you're kind of asking for it if you're going in someone's private property and trying to grab their shit.
I used to do that. We used to do that all the time in high school. Like all the time. We went all over town and we took all the fucking like Bush signs, and then we would stick them all into my friend's dad's yard because he was like super anti-Bush. And so like me and like everybody in my friend group would just like find Bush signs and go like stick them as Jay's dad's. Like you just go stick them in Jay's dad's like house. So he was so mad. But this is fun. I wouldn't go like this deep into somebody's property. I would usually just snatch them off the side of the road.
I wouldn't do this at all at my age right now.
Allegedly in high school, I would do this. I would also not do this anymore.
I was on the other end. My dad ran for state representative when I was in, I think, middle school. And we had to put up a bunch of these signs, put up a shit ton of these. And then Max ripped them out and put them in Jay's dad's yard. All right. This is also from Yamster. Looks like some street basketball, some street ball. Looks like there's... No, we can't play that music.
Damn.
That juked her so hard. She didn't even realize he scored like 10 seconds after he scored. Like he threw it under his legs like that. That's hilarious.
God damn, dude. Game over.
That's pretty impressive. All right, this one says, just another day in Hollywood land. This is from Yamster. I live near Hollywood. Let's see. Uh-oh, this is looking weird already.
Okay.
Milk men, not cows.
Oh.
That was too much sound for me. What is going on here? Look at all those people. This looks like an Eric Andre sketch more than like, is this some sort of protest?
I feel like it's just like, I don't know.
I don't know what their
publicity stunt.
I don't understand what the purpose of this is. None of these people never really seen cow milk is painless.
Okay.
From a veterinary student, it's ridiculous how people think milking a cow is torture. Go educate yourself. So most of the comments are saying, yeah, I don't. So is that like a vegan thing? Maybe if they're trying to convince people to be vegan. I don't know.
But why milking a dude?
I don't know.
Isn't milking a dude like making somebody come without touching their cock?
Yeah, that's what somebody said. That's not how you milk a man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's not what I know.
18,000 likes. But yeah, to be honest, that seems about right though. If you're walking around in Hollywood, like you might see something like that. Well, you also see a bunch of Spider-Mans and people.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you want though when you're down there, yo. It's the insanity of it all.
Okay, this says Russian model Viki Odenkova risking her life hanging off a 1,000-foot tower in Dubai for a selfie. Yeah, no, thank you.
I feel like people who do this, like, I don't know, whatever. The selfies are never that cool.
No, I can't play this music. That's so sketchy. I hate this.
I don't know. I feel like if she fell, it'd be like, oh no. Oh no. I mean, this is just needlessly risky.
Somebody said, have they not heard of Photoshop?
Right? That's what I was thinking. It's like,
you're 100% relying on this guy not dropping you. That's insane. No, thank you.
That's going to be a no from me, dog.
I don't like heights as it is, but that's too much.
I don't mind heights. I just don't like unnecessary risk. The fuck is that? It's like, hey, you want to risk your life for a photo that you can want to risk your life for a picture that we could easily create in like a matter of seconds on Photoshop?
Yeah, Squidward putting his brain in the garbage. That's funny. Got him. First and last date. Let's see. Oh no, he's snorting noodles through his nose. That's not right.
Damn, dude, what?
That's like, don't they have that like balloon trick where you can like do a balloon through your nose, like through your mouth and through your nose? I feel like I've seen Steve-O do something like that.
Is that like people who've done a lot of coke can do that or something?
I mean, they're connected somewhat. I think they're like, it's like when you sneeze and you're eating, food comes out of your nose.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
I think they're like somewhat connected. Feeling. I'm not a doctor, but I think you don't necessarily have to do a ton of cocaine to be able to connect those. But it's not comfortable. Like getting shit coming out of your nose is never comfortable. So this guy just slurping up noodles through his nose is
right. I imagine they're not just like unspiced noodles too. They like, look like they're in some kind of broth. I have to say I'm impressed. Like I'm a little disgusted, but if I was dating a dude and they started being like, check this out as a party trick, I'd be like, I'm impressed. Like now stop. But it was impressive.
It's a weird party trick.
I'd be like, this is cool.
This is from Yamster as well.
Yamster's been bringing it.
Scariest prediction yet by the Oracle of Costco. Oh, this is the guy who like had the rotisserie shirt where you could scan his shirt instead of the chicken.
Oh, because he doesn't like LED on his food.
This guy is a legend.
I've been called many things in my life, but now I'm called the Oracle of Costco. 10 years ago, I predicted that they were going to get rid of the Polish hot dog, and they did. I also predicted that they were going to get rid of just be able to walk on the food court to get something to eat. And they stopped doing that too now. Now you have to show Costco ID. Remember?
Is that real? I thought you were able to get the Costco food court without an ID.
Not anymore, baby. They cracked down on that shit very recently, like
Weird.
this year.
My next prediction:
The riffraff
rotisserie
out.
chicken at Costco is going up to $6.99 within 12 months. I think it already is in Canada. If I'm not mistaken, I think in Canada it's already $6.99. It's going up to
They're saying what gas will go to $6.99?
No, the rotisserie chicken at Costco.
$6.99. Okay, it's $4.99. That's a big jump.
This guy named CD Hops top comment says, "Why does he look like he just got attacked by an orange highlighter?"
That's pretty good.
Somebody else said the ear hair gives him clairvoyance.
Yeah, he picks up.
Is he turning into the
psychic wave.
Lorax?
Well, I feel like
We'll
you'd
see.
be that fucking orange too if you'd never ate food that has never touched LED. So, something he's doing is working.
I like that we're getting updates from this guy too. It wasn't just the one time. What is
Oh.
going on here? I don't like this. Is that
Own
comfortable?
legs? What? Damn, dude. That guy does not like fuck around. I feel like I'd have to do yoga for years to do that.
That can't be comfortable. Like that's got to be just for the gag, right? Like there's no way that's more comfortable than just sitting.
I feel like I know a few fucking like people who are crazy into like stretching and yoga and stuff, and they'll like get into weird contorted positions and just like chill like that, and it's like not uncomfortable. But I can't imagine it's comfortable. But they could just like do that for hours, and it's just like, yeah, why not? Like,
All right,
it's
let's
always
do.
like, I have a hard time touching my toes without banging my knees, and then these people like touch their like chin to their toes or some shit.
Let's do a palate cleansing giveaway! Exclamation point neon in your wax wallet. We'll give away 1 million WUF. Oh, what's going on, Civelix? If you want to join this giveaway, you could get 1 million WUF, and then you can bridge that WUF to base chain because it launched today.
Oh yeah, let me double check on base chain if they got any updates.
How do you see like how your position is performing on base chain? Because it doesn't really give you any information on base swap.
Yeah, I guess they don't really have that much of a like overview page. I usually just monitor everything on DBank.
DBank?
Yeah, DE Bank, and then you can type your own wallet in there, and it'll show you like your position, like what it's worth, what it's earned, all that shit.
And will it know I'm on base chain?
Yeah, it'll see your wallet, like everything in the wallet on every blockchain, every EVM blockchain, all at the same time. So
There
you
we
can
go.
like,
It says I have.
seeing like,
I mean, it tells me I'm in there. It just says your balance though, right?
yeah, it should tell you the balance of each side of it. So then I guess you could do like a quick screenshot and save that in like an image file to kind of like keep track of it.
I did look at. I mean, I just like screenshotted how much I have on each side. I feel like that's good enough for me. All right, let's do this giveaway. Oh no. 2 immediately sliced. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a NFtopia, which is a wax-based NFT virtual convention. You can run around and talk to people. We'll be streaming from inside of there. And I think there's a bunch of giveaways and stuff going on. So if you like getting free NFTs, consider checking it out. It's also free. You don't have to pay anything. So you just log in with like a Gmail account and you get to choose your avatar. I'll have to figure out. I think 3 p.m. is when we're supposed to be there, but let me confirm that after this.
Nice.
We have a booth there. We don't really have anything planned at our booth, but you can go look at our booth for fun if you want. People are pretty dodgy. I feel like there's a lot of live for how long we've been going.
Ooh.
Right as I said that, they start getting chopped down. 2 left. Be wicked. Congratulations.
The newest millionaire.
You won yourself 1 million WUF. Woof it up. Oops, I just hit the wrong button. One, two, three, four, five, six. Boom. There's your woof. And we'll start another giveaway and watch a few more videos. So exclamation point neon in your wax wallet if you'd like to join this next giveaway. We'll say we'll do 1,000,000 woof, and then maybe we could give away another Sune Love Chicago. We also have this woofy hybrid kush. It's a skunky chunk woof collab.
Get your million, yo.
I'm so stoked on this base bridge. It's super cool. It's a very, very cool. Let's see what this is. Getting friend zoned on national TV.
Now, how long have you guys been together? About 6 months. That's it. It's new. Oh, it's newish.
We're friends. What do you want to?
Can we talk about this not in front of everyone?
Damn.
It's complicated.
Single, guys. I'm single. Oh no. We're really good friends.
Damn.
That guy looks like he's about to cry.
Damn. That was savage, dude.
Brutal. Can we talk about this when we're not live? That's a pretty good one, though. Unless this is a skit, absolutely brutal.
So brutal.
Mario Kart version Monterey. What the hell? There's a horse on the back of this car? Are you supposed to have like a horse carriage? Like, or a carrier? I don't think you just put them in the back of a pickup truck. I mean, you can, but... Oh, it's pooping! Oh, let me play this music.
Ew.
It's like the bananas in Mario Kart. You gotta avoid them.
Oh, that's funny. Damn.
That's wild, though. He was just
That car
friggin'
got
like...
out of the way perfectly well.
Just wait until I get a spiky shell. Somebody said, that's a lot of horsepower. I've never seen that before, though. Anytime I've seen people transporting horses, it's been in one of those like stables on wheels. I don't know what you call that thing. All right, this one's from Buzz King. Shout out to Buzz King. Thank you for the submission. Excited to see what we got going here. All right, this is someone. Why can't I pause it? Garage epoxy flooring.
Okay. That's pretty satisfying.
And he can just walk over it?
It seems like he shouldn't be able to, right? Isn't it still like super wet? Isn't he just going to have to go back and redo all his footprints?
There is no footprints. Look, he's going over the side he just did.
Yeah,
it's also
weird.
like, listen to the sound. It's definitely hard. I don't understand how that's happening. Does it dry like immediately?
Yeah, then what about all the other goop that's still on the ground there? It's not drying that fast.
Maybe they're special shoes.
He's got spikes on. I don't know about that. There's spikes?
They sound like spikes.
Right.
But like,
right.
wouldn't that make it, how does that make it so it doesn't affect water?
Yeah, how's that fucking up the epoxy?
Maybe it's just like the second the epoxy touches the cement, it dries, but when it touches the other epoxy, it doesn't. That's my bet, or my
This is like black magic
uneducated
fuckery.
guess.
Some kind of black magic nonsense going on here.
I didn't know you could even make a floor out of epoxy. That's not something I've known. That floor was made out of like concrete or tile. It also says it's an airport hangar. So maybe this is good for like plane wheels. I don't know. How long is this video? Are we just watching a loop or?
Yeah, it's definitely a loop. It's just him going down once and back.
Yikes, that floor is definitely not prepped correctly. Room for improvement. That's not the comment I was expecting.
I have no idea what to look for to.
Somebody says looks professional. Somebody else said sounds like game day. Nice. Think this is for the garage or all brick garage and driveway. What? How can we get it and how much will it cost? That's a lot of people are asking how much this would cost. Okay, this is the first question that I had, but you and I had. I don't understand why they walk on what they've already spreaded. He has cleats on that have screws going through the cleats so they can walk through the material without getting it on their shoes or getting dirt into the epoxy. Still don't understand how that's possible, but
how is it not messing up the epoxy though? Like, do the cleat like spikes not leave indents?
Somebody said, "Wow, didn't even wash the floor before adding the epoxy. You can see the dirt floating, especially on the ends when he turns around. How not to get paid for your work?" Somebody said, "Don't fill in tool cuts." No, don't fill in the tool cuts. Somebody said, "My thoughts exactly." Looks instant drying. That's what I was thinking. Looks like they need to grind it flat again.
Huh.
People got a lot of comments that have nothing to do with what I see.
People have a lot of opinions on how epoxy works.
They've got a very different algorithm than mine. Thanks for that, Buzzking. That was interesting. I guess nails don't go through epoxy. I don't understand the science of that, but I'm kind of dumb, so. What's going on? Poppin' stock. We're giving away 1 million WUF. Earlier today, we showed Max live bridged his WUF over to base chain and used change now to change his wax into Ethereum on base, and we made a liquidity pool position on base. Eric Yo says, my garage has this. It just gives it a good look. I put flakes on mine. Okay, so it's just like a... So that's why people are saying you should clean the floor before like putting stuff over. If the whole point is for cosmetics and has like dirt and shit, it's not going to look good.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
To have like a little clear layer of clearness on top of you or whatever.
All right, I don't know what this is. This looks like Vegas though, right? Or something, or maybe a art museum. Oh my god. She fell hard into that. Were they trying to sit? Like, I don't understand how that even happened. Kind of looks like she pushed her. I don't know. It's a big oof, though.
Yeah, oof.
Thank you for that one, Yamster. This one says, my sister just sent this to me from Cape Town, only in South Africa. I don't know what to expect from only in South Africa, but we'll see. Only in LA and Hollywood makes sense to me. Oh my god, there's a guy on this. Oh shit, we can't play this music. That's ridiculous though. The guy's sitting on top of the mattress. Is that so it won't fly off? Like, I feel like you can use a rope that's more effective than a human, but crazy. My brother did this, caught some air, and ended up in a ditch. Apparently God needs him alive. Aladdin from South Africa. That's crazy, though. That can't be the most effective way to do that. All right, this one's also from Hamster. What is going on with this person's hair?
Oh my god, it's like liquid inside it.
What the hell is this? They made a volcano out of his hair?
I mean, pretty baller.
I wish we could translate this. Oh, see translation, we can. I'm a terror consultant. Jim will work hard to analyze questions one by one. Corey's just basic any. What the fuck?
Okay.
This has nothing to do with what they're doing. It's like an advertisement for tarot card reading. Bro actually let him do that. I think Bro owns some money. That's very strange, though. How does he get his hair like that? Like, what sort of product makes your hair that hard? You like glue it? Nothing about that makes sense to me. Kind of creative, though. I've definitely never seen anything like that in my entire life. So, shouts out to them. I'm a bad influence on my pets. I have no idea how he learned this.
I'm a bad influence on my pets. I'm a
That's some dog on dog action.
With minimal resistance.
I'd say like no resistance, pretty much.
Wow. That guy is. The dogs are just following his footsteps.
Keep the blind spot in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sketchy as fuck.
Oh. Just ran that guy over.
Did they like cut in front of them? Like,
it seemed like they were like cutting around while everything was stopped, and then the guy never saw them pull in front of them.
I can't tell whose fault that is. If they were in front of him before they pulled up to him, that's definitely the guy driving the truck's fault. But if you're trying to like cut in between traffic and you get in front of a car that's taller than your vehicle and just like insert yourself there, that's kind of on you.
Yeah, I feel like the title says, you got to keep those blind spots in mind. I mean, so does a truck driver, but you know, so much you can do to expect there.
Did you really drag yourself over and sit down in another blind spot? Kind of did. They went in front of like another truck.
It does seem like she's not very bright as far as staying out of blind spots.
This is Cats of Instagram.
Oh, that's a guy.
I don't think we play this music.
Oh my gosh, he's just like moonwalking. That's adorable. Is it like on a leash or something, or how's it staying in place?
Yeah, the leash is on the water.
Oh, and he's just kind of like walking in place. Oh, what a little cutie.
Everybody's saying this is animal abuse in the comments. I don't know about that.
It's a little bit of a stretch.
He's just building static electricity for the next person that touches them.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I don't know. I guess it could be animal abuse if he's there like for like hours on end. But for this couple minutes, I think it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know the context of that enough to.
Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say.
But I feel like just putting your cat on a leash for any amount of time doesn't instantly make it animal abuse, which is what some people seem to be saying.
Let me move some of the stuff in the fridge.
Never change California. Let's see what this is.
message from the 40th governor of California.
Hey, it's your boy, the governor. What's this Helitite state's #1 natural resource? Natural resources. A yes vote on Prop 18 will protect them. Prop 18 will also protect California's historic monuments, like the pool where Phoebe Cates took off her bikini top for Fast Times at Ridgemont High. From now on, that's a federally protected wetland. This bill also bans stoves of all kinds to help Californians transition.
Is this like SNL? This isn't real, right? Somebody's saying, is this Seth Meyers? This might be Seth Meyers, actually. It kind of looks like him.
To a statewide, raw, vegan...
That's Seth Meyers' brother.
Special exemption for the In-N-Out by LAX that you hit after flying...
Is he on SNL?
No, but he was on Mad TV. So he's definitely a sketch comedian. This is almost certainly a sketch.
Oh, it's from Jimmy Kimmel Live.
There you go. I was gonna say,
Didn't
yeah,
look at
he's
the
a sketch,
channel.
he's a sketch comedian, and he's
shredding Big Pow and Telluride. 18 promises that by 2032, 80% of the cars on California's roads will be required to run off of upcycled macadamia nut oil. Carpools to Burning Man will be mandatory for everyone, from the Nepo bronies to the Trustafarian Molly dealers, to the tech bro narcs who make everyone pretty uncomfortable on the playa. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. This bill also is.
I feel like kind of looks like Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom.
It could. Yeah.
Let's get a side by side comparison.
I confuse them, but I'm bad at faces.
They actually look pretty similar. They look like fucking older white dudes. This is what they look like. It's like generic white guy look.
Yeah, he's nailing that look.
To replace their gas guzzlers with clean burning pride floats. Drought resistant lawns are not enough. We need drought resistant families where both children and all three parents can survive without water, instead relying on reverse osmosis and life-giving hydration. Finally, Prop 18 will protect LA skate parks from falling victim to greedy community activists who want to see them turned into green spaces and affordable housing. Not on my solar-powered watch. All right. You know who wants to see some sick?
Vote yes on Prop 18. I don't even know if Prop 18 is a real thing. That's how uneducated I am.
At one point, I felt like it was.
Boom Shankar says, ITM keeps pumping. That's Max's token, I think.
Oh, does it? I haven't checked on it today. I mean, I don't fucking really do anything other than keep cycling it around.
All right. It says only in Florida. Is that an alligator? Oh, that's afraid of the dog. That's awesome. Yeah, Florida's got way too many dangerous animals for my liking. There shouldn't be friggin' like dinosaur crocodiles friggin' outside your door. Okay, this next one's from Eric. Yo. HVAC world. Is HVAC like a vacuum? What is an HVAC?
HVAC, like air conditioning systems.
Ah.
Air conditioning, heating.
We came out. He was drinking water at a portable hand washing station. Told him not to drink it. I get him a Gatorade. That just recycles itself. It's gonna make you sick. There was somebody in the porta potty. He started yanking on the door saying he had to throw up. Dude came out of the porta potty that just got done shitting. He went into the porta potty and started throwing up or whatever. By the time we opened the door, because it wasn't locked, he was already inside the shitter. I opened the door like this, and my buddy goes, "Shit, this motherfucker's in the fucking shitter, dude. What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Oh, the fuck.
What?
What the fuck?
Hey, come on, man. What do I do? He's sorry.
How do you fall in?
We can't do it, dude.
Damn. Call the fire department, dude.
Also, like, how dumb is this guy? Like, you're like, hey, don't drink that. That's recycled water from people washing their hands. Continues to drink it, gets sick, and then falls into a porta potty. That's like, that's a fucking like.
I feel like that guy's more of a liability than he's worth having on a job site.
You should not hire that man to do anything for you. He's very dumb. If that's true, I feel like there's a chance that's staged.
That's possible too.
That was crazy, though. That's crazy.
I want to believe.
Goku in the gravity chamber, it says. Let's see what this is. Isn't TikTok getting banned? We haven't talked about that, have we?
We're talking about it. Has that passed yet? No. Okay. I guess it did pass. So I guess they have 9.
What's this guy
I think-
doing?
Oh, it's a centrifugal force thing. He's
It says
he's standing on
Goku in the gravity chamber. I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, so
Yeah, so that totally makes sense. The gravity chamber is like a training room where like they can turn the gravity up. And then that guy is, if you look at that video, he's on the wall of a carnival ride. Like the
I
floor
mean, I
is,
understand what's happening here.
yeah, and so it's like the ride is spinning and it's pushing him down, like that's gravity.
Does
and
that
so
mean
it's
when
like,
it stops, he's just gonna fall on his face though? That seems dangerous.
yeah, no, he'll fall down onto the floor.
Yeah,
So
on his face.
yeah,
'Cause his
pretty
face is
much,
aiming
yeah.
down.
Although it's not going to stop like immediately. I think it'll slow down and then he'll just like, slowly fall.
I've never understood why anybody likes these.
Those
Like,
rides, I think they're fun.
Do you like getting dizzy?
I feel like you don't really get dizzy. I don't really get dizzy. Some people do.
I'm out on that one. That's not a ride I want to ride. Somebody's trying to grab a bird with their hand.
Oh, he did grab it successfully. Dude, that bird is real.
The first noise is real though, right?
I think so.
Funny.
What is that? Hey, what are you doing? Yes, we're outside. Come on, let's go. Yes, I'm a free bird.
I assume at least one of those sounds in there was real and not Arnold, but maybe it's just all a person pretending to be a bird is Arnold, but then I feel like it's less cool. That's what the bird sounds like though. That's pretty fucking crazy.
That is pretty funny.
Pretty deep noise for a bird. All right, let's do this last giveaway. Start wrapping things up here.
The Arnold bird.
Let me check what time we're streaming tomorrow for
Oh yes.
Anatopia, just so we have that on the books.
Great.
5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that's 2 p.m. I wonder... We don't have to stream the whole time. He said we have to stream for an hour in between then. So sometime between 2 and 5 p.m. tomorrow we'll be streaming.
Okay, that works out.
Like 2 p.m. works. Let's see, I can open up this schedule here. The social block. And then there's some AMA presentations before that. Drawn Company, NFTopia Takeover, collab drops. NFtopia's got talent. I wonder what that is. Pictionary people are doing it. Yeah, said anytime in between 5 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. So that's 2 and 5 p.m. our time. So I'll say we'll shoot for 2, but knowing us, we'll probably be late. It'll probably be like 2:30.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Unless there's a crazy Counter-Strike game. Let's see who's playing Counter-Strike tomorrow. I feel like I don't really have anybody playing tomorrow because all of my guys did too good. Like my guys are playing on Saturday and Sunday for the finals. Tomorrow, Big versus Paris playing, Flycrest versus Heroic, Ends versus Gamer Legion, Bad News Kangaroos versus Furia. The lower bracket final, which will be decided by these games, and then Boss versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Yeah, I don't have people on any of those teams. I am interested to see the Ninjas in Pajamas versus Boss a little bit, though. Let's see what the overview is. I wonder who will be in the final for bracket D. That might be fun, too. That'll probably be Big versus Heroic, if I just had to guess. So that actually will probably be a good game. That's probably the one I want to watch the most about. All of them. Kind of sucks FlyQuest has to play Heroic. They got the way harder bracket there. FlyQuest has the worst bracket. They have to play Navi, who's like the best team in this bracket. Then they're going to have to play Heroic, which is the second highest rated team in this bracket. They have a tough bracket.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Ninjas Pajamas lost to Para. Para's ranked 111 in the world, and Ninjas Pajamas is 47. I want to see how Maxter did. He's my guy that I've been looking out for. He got a 1.10 rating, 58 kills, 56 deaths. He did good. The rest of his team shit the bed. This guy seems awful. X Kaspersky. This guy sucked like every game he's played. Oh, he's on the Young Ninjas. He's like a stand-in. What's this saying? Who ended up winning the Monty game? We didn't finish that, did we?
Yeah, but we're pretty sure fucking
Gamer Legion we didn't. Gamer Legion beat Forzy. Or Forze, I don't know how you say it.
pretty sure Monty lost.
Ents versus Gamer Legion. That's kind of an interesting matchup. I feel like Ents should win that one too. KY passed me because Ents won so badly. I was like, damn it. Could have done a little bit better, guys. Let's see the Neon League standings. The next one will start on next Tuesday, the next Neon Counter-Strike Fantasy League. If you win, you get 2 Neon. And Max also said he might throw in some of his base token.
Oh, right. I still went to see how that's
right now it's my dad. My dad is winning pretty decidingly. It's Complexity upset Heroic, and he had the team captain for that team, and it turned out pretty good for him. I'm the KY just barely passed me Ents. Honestly, if Ents wins their game pretty well, that could be good for him. Because I have Liquids playing Mao's, which is not a great matchup for Liquids. So KDN might not do me very good tomorrow. I'm doing pretty good, though. My worst player has 33 points. Our league is actually just like doing pretty good in general because I'm top 22% out of everybody, out of like 15,000 people. And I'm in 3rd place in our league, so people are doing better than me even. 364 is what my dad has. I wonder what the top is at the top of the everybody league. Standings. Go to the top. 414 is the max points anybody got. So my dad's doing pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he is. Damn.
He would be, let's see, 360 is what he has. Let's just scroll the pages until we see where my dad would be. Top 500, it looks like. Where's 364? We'll get there. Yeah, 364 is rank 448. So he'd be top 500. Let's see what the absolute best team is. It's Bit, Jimpat, Ema, Xiaothi, and Sue. Who's fucking Forze playing next? I need Forze to lose. Who you playing, Forza? They're playing Monty?
Nice.
I feel like that could go either way. Monty's not been playing great lately. For fantasy, I kind of want Forza to lose. No one in our league has any Monty.
No, me neither. I don't fuck with Monty right now.
They beat Furio. Furio's doing horrible. Furio's in the last chance bracket. They've just lost. They're supposed to be ranked 17 in the world, and they lost against a team that's like unranked, basically. Now they're playing Bad News Kangaroos from Australia. They're ranked 85. There'll be a couple of decent games tomorrow. I think the lower bracket final will be good. I think Ents versus Gamer Legion will be good. I'm also interested to see FlyQuest versus Heroic. There's one game in each spot I want to watch, so some solid watching for tomorrow, even if I don't have players in any of those games. Last call for Crittercraft if anybody wants to join. I also have to do all my DraftKings lineups. DraftKings Fantasy. Today I didn't do very good. I won like 45 cents and I put in 70, so I lost some cents. Could be worse though. I won like half my money back. I'm gonna do a bunch tomorrow too. I don't really I don't really know who to stack tomorrow. I feel like there's not. Ents is probably the like big, and Ents are the easiest wins in heroic. So I usually like to stack players from teams that I know are going to win. But tomorrow doesn't really have like, you don't have like a rank 2 team playing like a rank 40 team tomorrow. Crimbo is the most expensive guy.
Hmm.
We'll see. We will see. Maxter is the third most expensive guy in the entire lineup. I feel like he's going to get pulled up to tier 1. That guy's really good. I have over 200k channel points. I need to use them. Yorkio said, totally unrelated, but I just started learning how to play Magic the Gathering. Nice. Max likes Magic. I have never played Magic. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? All right, let's do this giveaway. Call it a stream. See y'all tomorrow at sometime between 2 and 3 p.m.
Hopefully the rewards will be live by then too on our Woofy Farms.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect for the time frame for that.
Same. We'll have to see.
I feel like it took them a minute. I guess Alcor went up pretty quick. I thought the Alcor rewards were going to be more, but they ended up being whatever the original ones that were added were.
That's true. I guess for that, they did come up pretty quick.
Orca was up the same day. Like the day that Solana Bridge was live, the Orca rewards went live. So it could even be later today. I haven't checked the Discord. It could be right now. Check after this.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I don't think so, but maybe. I don't see them yet on the
I
site.
feel like it's after business hours right now as far as like crypto never sleeps, but the people who work for teams do. Bahala! Congrats. We'll send you a Sune and 1 million WUF.
Ooh, millionaire.
Sune loves Chicago. And 1 million WUF.
Oh, yeah. GG.
Transfer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next week, we should see if we have some of our WUF allocation too. I think it said the 6th. So by Monday, we should know if we have WUF to get extra WUF to give away.
Nice. If we get some, maybe we can do a bigger giveaway to celebrate that day.
Yeah. All right, that was sent. This is the WUF on base situation. Gecko terminal from CoinGecko. I've never used this before, but this is what somebody posted in the Discord.
Oh, let's see. Gecko Terminal is like an online or like a blockchain explore version of CoinGecko. It's more like on-chain, kind of like a Dex Screener. Like basically their answer to Dex Screener.
I wonder how much volume 24-hour volume has been 15K volume. I wonder, let's look at like the last hour, $40. So not a whole lot's happening over there. 6 hours, 6,000. I'm guessing most of that volume is like right when they put stuff in, but who knows? At the very least, people will probably be arbitraging it, but I think when the rewards get added, then we'll see some more shuffling of the WUF.
Yeah, some excitement.
All right, let's find someone to raid into.
I'm ready. We're all squared away in our pool.
Mute.
850 billion.
I didn't check if Zuler's updated our Alcor pool yet.
Oh, let me see.
I don't think he has.
I don't think so either.
Neon.
It's still in the finished section.
Well, hopefully that comes soon. I sent it to him a while ago, like over a week at this point.
Yeah, let's see where that is. I guess we can always send him like a multiple like months worth if we.
We have been sending him multiple ones worth 3 months.
I guess that's true.
All right, let's raid into. Wonder what ASLCS is doing. Oh, highlights. Supermarket simulator. What is that? Guess we'll raid into MJ Owns You. I think he's been giving away WUF, so have fun over there,
nice.
everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, have fun, have a good night, and see you at NFtopia.
See you.